So far, we've learned how to set up ChatGPT artificial intelligence and choose the right model. Now we get to the important part, how to talk to it in a way that gets us really good and practical answers. Here, just saying, suggest a dish for me isn't enough. To get a strong answer from ChatGPT, you need to clearly tell it its role, context, and task. And here we're going to teach you a golden and practical formula. This golden formula is role, context, and task. Role means we have to specify who ChatGPT is in this conversation. Is it a head chef, a fitness coach, or a nutritionist? Context or background. Now we need to specify for ChatGPT in what situation and under what conditions we want to do that task. For example, maybe we want to cook food for a birthday, or we have a specific diet, or we're in a hurry and want to get something done very quickly. Task or duty. At this stage, you need to state your request to it precisely. For example, ask it to suggest a recipe or give you a shopping list. We open a new chat and give ChatGPT a very simple request without using that golden formula. And it gives us exactly a very simple answer, just at the level of the question we asked. So here we reach a very important conclusion. The more complete our question is, the more complete the answer it gives us will be. The answer it gave us isn't bad, but it could be much more complete, useful, and practical. For example, the ingredients it gave us are very general and it didn't provide any details about how many grams are needed or in what form they should be. And likewise, the preparation method was explained very briefly and concisely, so not everyone might clearly understand what steps they need to take. Now we're going to give it the same request again, but this time we'll personalize it and put it into the formula we mentioned to you. To make a good dish, you need to be a professional chef. So we tell ChatGPT that you are a professional chef, and then we describe our situation to it, saying that we have a party tonight for 5 people and we want to make a simple and delicious Iranian dish. And the point is that we tell it we want it to be ready quickly, and then it's time to ask for the recipe or whatever we want from it. We ask it to explain the preparation steps to us one by one, and as a result, we get a much more complete and better answer compared to when we had previously asked it with just 4 words. As you can see, in this answer, it has explained things to us much more completely and in more detail, and now it has fully specified the required ingredients and their quantities. It has described the preparation steps for you, step by step, including the timing and the actions you need to take, so you can easily read and follow them. Here we'll look at another example together, which is related to English language teaching, where we tell it, you are an English teacher with 8 years of experience teaching Persian speakers. Here, if you pay attention, we've also added a time frame to the prompt so we can get a better result from it, and we mentioned that we only want to improve conversation skills and have very little time. In total, we can only spend 30 minutes a day on language learning. And finally, we instruct it to design a simple and practical training plan for us. The response it gave was very practical. First, it specified the plan for us, outlining what we should do each day. Then, it detailed the structure of each day, dividing those 30 minutes into 4 parts and telling us what to do and what to read in each segment. After that, it presented us with a comprehensive list of some helpful and practical resources that we can use, and then thoroughly explained several important and useful key tips about how to study the language and how we can further improve our conversation skills. For example, it suggested that you record your voice once a week and compare it with the previous week or speak out loud. And at the end, it asked if you want, it can design a PDF practice schedule for you to check every day, and it can even send you dialogues or short text for practice so you can just repeat them and improve your speaking skills. Whereas until not long ago, this tool didn't exist, and if you wanted to start speaking or even learning a language, you had to enroll in an institute or hire a private tutor. But now, without any cost, you can easily learn anything you want on any topic, whether beginner or advanced. In the next example, we tell it that you are an experienced nutrition specialist, and then we explain our situation to it. We say that our job is desk-based and we have little physical activity, and we want to lose weight without feeling hungry or losing our energy. Then we give it the instruction and ask it to write a meal plan for us. For the first 3 days of the diet, with the timing of the meals and the approximate amount for each meal, and we tell it that the plan should be simple and easy to understand. Guys, ChatGPT even understands if you have some typos in certain places, and that's exactly why I don't bother correcting my own typos in some parts. I'm testing to see if it fully understands or not. But in most cases, I've seen that it completely understands on its own and guesses what word you meant if you wrote it incorrectly and responds to you accordingly. Well, as you can see, the answer it gave is very complete and good. It told us the calories and also emphasized what this plan focuses on and explained the main principles. It has provided the meal plan and specified exactly what to eat at what time so that you don't get hungry throughout the day and you can use it. There are some parts you can even change yourself, and you don't necessarily have to follow the entire plan exactly. You can get an idea from it and customize it for yourself. At the end, it also gives you a tip. If you feel very hungry, you can increase the amount of vegetables without worry, because they are low in calories and you can eat as much as you want. Now you've learned how to use this formula for any topic you want and get a clear and complete answer from ChatGPT. But it doesn't end here. We can still expand this formula and add some other things to it so the answers we get become even better and more complete. As you can see, the formula that ChatGPT itself suggests starts with role assignment, where you tell it what role it should respond as. For example, a fitness coach or a branding consultant. Next, you explain the context or your current situation, what conditions you're in. For instance, my job is desk-based and I don't get much physical activity, just like the example I gave you. Here, instead of task, ChatGPT has 3 other options that are the same as task, but it's expanded them a bit and divided them into 3 parts. The first is the goal, where it asks you to specify exactly what you want. For example, you want to lose 5 kilos without losing energy. And the next one is limitations, where you state what limitations you have. For example, like the example we mentioned, we said that we want to study a language for 30 minutes every day, and we said we can't do more than that. This was a limitation we set so that ChatGPT, for instance, doesn't come up with a 3-hour daily plan for you. So it will create a 30-minute plan for you based on that limitation. The last option is also the output you have in mind. For example, you can tell it to give you a 3-day plan, or you can ask it to provide a meal plan table that covers an entire month. Or you can ask it for a content calendar that covers an entire year, and it will give you a complete and personalized version in an Excel or Word file. Now, it has also prepared an example for us based on this formula, which is really interesting. It has used Deep Academy itself as an example for us because I had already given it some information, so now it knows Deep Academy and can answer any question you ask about it completely, even if you start a new chat. As you can see, it has stated itself that you are a branding consultant with 10 years of experience. Then it described our business, saying that we have an educational content production called Deep Academy, and now we want to strengthen our brand on Instagram with our target audience being professionals and creatives. It has set a budget for it, and we said that I only have 2 hours a day to create content. Then it specified the limitation for it and the desired outcome. It said, please give me a 14-day plan so that I can achieve good organic growth with content ideas. Now we'll just copy this and give it to see what response we get. Well, it gave us an answer. The answer is very comprehensive and it has planned out what we should do for 14 days. I won't explain all of it. You can pause the video yourself and read it. Alright guys, as you know, these videos are a series of basic tutorials to get you ready for even better and more advanced lessons that we'll be posting in the future. So make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so you don't miss our new videos. And if you use this formula and get great results, be sure to let us know in the comments so we get motivated and keep going even stronger. When ChatGPT knows who it is and what situation it's in, its answers will be completely tailored to your needs, as if you're getting advice from a real person. Now you know how to speak precisely and get precise answers. In the next section, we'll move on to writing a professional and purposeful scenario. So I'll see you in the next session.